Thank you. Just really happy for our guys, especially these guys, seniors. I swore I would challenge anyone ever to find me a couple guys that have been through more amazingly difficult adversity in their careers than these two guys right here, let alone our last 6 weeks of what has taken place. But I'm talking about whole careers. So for me, the best part is today for them, and they get to feel this feeling. I also thought really proud of our team. Had to fight off two great runs. You know, we came out of the half about as poorly as we could, ever hope to, and give Connecticut a lot of credit. They fought their way right back into the game, and then we extended, I think, back up to 20 or 22, and they made another run. And so I got to give them a lot of credit. They were fighting till the bitter end, but I also have to feel great about our guys that fought off two big runs, and the game. When a team's behind, they're going to start pressing and making the game crazy and turning into a different game. And our guys handled that very well and hit free throws down the stretch too.
Okay, we'll take questions for coaches, student athletes. We have Anthony and Nakai with microphones. Please raise your hand. We'll get a microphone down to you. Start here in front. The microphone's coming. And again, please identify yourself.
Grossmark, Dallas Morning News. McCoy, today's a pretty good day to have a career high score. What was your mindset coming into the game?
Obviously, the season didn't go as we wanted. And kind of when you get into the postseason, everyone's starting 0-0. And this is kind of our last opportunity to try to make a push, and do as well as we can and still try to make a push for March Madness. And I just, today I just go out there and just try and play as hard as I can. Put a headband on, took the knee brace off, try to shave about 10 years off. So just kind of run and joke with my teammates, but just kind of went out there and just kind of played hard, and things, happen as they did.
Before the game, you were kind of smiling, kind of laughing, you're going to shoot around even into right before tip-off. Was there kind of a looser attitude today before the game?
Yeah, Coach Jank told us to relax, just go out there and have fun, be confident, just act like you're at home, and that's what we did from the jump. So when we walked into the gym, we was comfortable, we was having fun in warm-ups, we was focused, but we was relaxed, and it transferred over to the game. We started off good, and we had bad moments, but I think us by being relaxed, we didn't get too shook. Some teams they break, but we just bend and we snap back, and that's what to do in March.
Coy, how's your ankle feeling, and do you think you'll be able to play tomorrow?
You can't have two questions, so I won't answer that. I'm just kidding. Obviously I went up for that block shot, and I fell on Vitel's foot. And it's just a little tweak, it's fine, I'm just icing it up, but I'll be ready to play tomorrow, so nothing crazy.
Bill Fay from the Associated Press. Coach, when things were going well for you, what was it that you thought you did really well today?
Just make sure, what did I think we were doing very well today? A couple things stand out. Number one, in the first half, I thought our purpose and our ball movement and our concentration offensively was really outstanding. Obviously, it helps when you shoot the ball in the basket. Sometimes you play really well and the ball doesn't go in. It looks like you're not playing well, so we were rewarded with the ball going in. But I liked our ball movement. I liked our concentration. I also really liked our activity defensively. I thought we got our hands. I thought we were fast to balls. Got our hands on a lot of balls. We're really alert, and I thought that combination gave us a great first half, and probably was the difference in the game to build that lead and then make them play from behind the entire second half.
Jacob Grove, the rest of you, David Campus. Ben, how much of your performance tonight came out of just trying to extend your career a couple more games?
Oh, most definitely. I don't want it to end at all. I was thinking about that the whole time we was headed here. And I just, look back on my career at SMU and, all the things that I was able to accomplish with my teammates and with my coaches. And I just wanted to have that feeling again. It's a great opportunity to do it, get a conference tournament championship and go to March Madness. I never got into a tournament in my career, and that's what I want to do before I'm finished playing. So just going to play as hard as I can, get my teammates motivated to play as hard as they can just to achieve that goal.
Coach, your thoughts about playing Cincinnati again, and if the players would answer that too.
Yes, and before I do, I will, but I want to say this. I haven't really had a chance to say this because sometimes you kind of hide. You can't tell the other team all your issues, I mean, obviously our issues, the obvious ones are, we got 3 guys out for the year. Those are obvious, but you don't want to tell them about the guys that are playing and what's wrong with them. And so, these guys could, I can't tell you how many practices they could not practice. I can't tell you how tonight was the Benny Malagu the real one, because he's finally, I hope I'm not talking out of turn, he's finally, if you're paid close attention, he could shoot the ball again. He's had a wrist injury, and it's been about 5 weeks worth. And poor guy's playing out here without one of the best things that if not the best thing he does. He's been playing for 5 weeks without his strength. It's like I'm having my next door neighbor play, not Benny Malagu. It's a guy that looks like Ben, but it's not Ben. So finally here, he gets to actually look like the player that he is. McCoy, same situation. I don't know how many practice. There's so many days he can't practice. He's trying to push through so many things that I won't get into. But he gets to show today the player that he got cheated out of being for years, and this is what's, I've been holding this back, but now it looks like, heck, what the heck. But that's why this is special to me, because I know what these guys, you can't imagine what their careers, or even this year, what they have gone through to just get to the floor and then not look like themselves of who they really are. And how frustrating if you're really a good player and you can't look like the player that you are. And that's what these guys have been living. I've been living it through them, and I've been watching them, and it's the most frustrating, helpless feeling in the world. So that's why today, especially, at least we get to see again how good they are when they feel pretty darn good.
Coach, if you would, the question was...
Forgot the question. Cincinnati. Yeah, I was trying to, actually, it was my way of avoiding it. You were supposed to forget, and then we're going to get on to something else. Cincinnati's a great team. I have tons of respect for them, as did we last year.